alone and not be out there constantly. We've got 500 miles of road that really could benefit from a chip seal. I've got enough money for 60 miles in this program this year. You know, the needs all over far outweigh the resources, and we're just trying to allocate again based on what our road crew supervisors recommended. Then I actually made the cuts. I probably cut some roads in the Laytonville area. I know I did because they had a PCI over 75, and I had to cut somewhere, so that's how I did it, frankly.
Okay. Well, then, that explains your fund availability and et cetera, et cetera. What are we doing to a road that is so highly traveled, such as Spy Rock, that is actually impacting people trying to commerce that road now? Being we're in the dry season and we're not able to grade it, how are we going to keep that from getting worse through the year?
We will have our mag chloride program. In fact, we've already let the bid. We have a contractor online, so we've been preparing for the dust off program, as I reported, I think last week in the director's report. A road like Spy Rock Road will get that treatment as a temporary stopgap. And my hope is, I don't know what the state's going to do, but I hear we might get another 30% in 1B for next year, and then there'd be some more money to do some more surfacing. I might add the department paved in cooperation with Caltrans the entrance into Spy Rock Road with just our own maintenance funds 2 years ago, simply because it was hazardous in our mind. And I think that got a lot of really good input from the community. And what that's allowed us to do, because we have the apron paved and a little ways back in there, now we can work slowly, work our way back to, like I say, about 1.33 miles in. That Wildwood subdivision turnoff is a critical point for us to try to work towards. I guess, Mr. Chairman, we just I've said this before, the department has over $100 million in unmet maintenance needs. If someone would start giving me $5 or $10 million a year consistently, we would consistently address these problems. Like I said, that we got a chunk of money when they first gave us Prop 42 7 years ago, but while the economy was good, and then it all went away for a while, and now we might be getting some back. We just need a consistent, road maintenance revenue coming in, and we can do good things.
Well, and besides the impact on commerce, et cetera, certainly the Highway 101 side of both of these roads has a direct impact to the fisheries in the area. And I know Fish and Game has had a long-term program of restoration of trout and salmon in Outlet Creek that basically connects both of these roads at the bottom end. So I'm just very concerned about our dirt road inventory, and if we're able to start chipping away at it, so much the better. And I just noticed these being absent, and I thought I'd bring it to your attention. Supervisor Pinchas.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. That's, I was opposed to that PCI, the Pavement Condition Index, since its implementation when I was leaving the board in 1998, for the simple reason is unpaved roads don't even get into the system.
Right.
But the usage has changed. As an example, of Spy Rock Road, I think by anybody's estimates, that's probably the heaviest used county road in the system, but yet it's still a dirt road. So it don't even show up on the Pavement Management Index. So that's a real problem, when the computer system dominates the what's on the ground. And I don't know how, if you're going to stick that computer system, it'll never change. Because that means no matter what the usage is, the unpaved roads will be the same, and the paved roads. I see in this index there's several roads here that are rated in the 77, 72, 76, 73, 75 that are going to be done. And you're saying that 75 is a pretty good road? I guess that's my rule. It's near
the limit. It's near the limit. Yeah. When I was comparing different roads, let me just say that just because sealing dirt roads is not part of what I proposed for the chip seal program, again, it's a a preventative maintenance program I proposed, the department has, again, applied for the air quality grant funds. We did designate a portion of the 1B money to seal gravel roads. Admittedly, it's a more modest portion. We also analyzed and presented to you last year, and we fully know that Spy Rock Road is costing us a lot in maintenance. The department's been moving towards trying to surface that. I guess it's just we're doing it incrementally as we can, and we'll continue to do that.
Okay, Howard, we got 2.45 million from the first payment of the 1B.
Right.
But how come you're not proposing to get all that money out there now?
Well, that was broken out, as you recall, and it's in the budget narrative. I don't have my budget book with me, but about $600,000 of that, as I recall, went towards, and that again, we're talking the full 2.6. We only got 40% of that, but that went towards matches on several key projects, 2 bridges. 3 bridges in need of seismic retrofit that I might add that if we didn't proceed with those projects, it was going to hamper our ability to get other federal monies for bridges. They almost demanded that we move forward with that. We had that money go towards